Super Sentai has an arrival. November 25th, President of TV Asasha held a press conference saying Super Sentai series will end at the end of the current number one Sentai Gojuju, November 30th before Sunday. He expresses his gratitude to his highest longtime fans. That would be us, the fans of Super Sentai here in America, and all the fans around the world. But we're talking about us right here because Super Sentai means a lot to us Power Ranger fans as well. And unfortunately, what are we getting in replacement? Project R.E.D, Super Space Detective Gavin Infinity. Now, the history of Space Detective Gavin actually started in 1982, ended in 83. When I was born in 83, so I've never seen this show, never even heard of this show until now. So I'm going to sit back and watch like an episode or two to figure out if I even like it. But this is going to be a whole new revival. It's going to be something totally different. So when will Project R.E.D actually start? Well, like it says in the article, the detailed start date has not been disclosed yet. So it's kind of sad. But if we think back about Power Rangers, how it's had some ups and downs and how it was supposed to be canceled after Space, but came back with Lost Galaxy. In this article, they talk about what if Super Sentai was revived. So it says regarding the future revival of Super Sentai series, he said there is a possibility, but said I have nothing to say as a definite status quo. So there is a possibility that it would come back. There's a possibility it will never come back. How would it come back? Well, it would come back if Space Sheriff Detective Gavin Infinity fails on the first run. And that means Project R.E.D didn't do very well, and Project R.E.D would go away. Now, speaking of Project R.E.D, there is a rumor out there saying Project R.E.D is the American name for this new show, and Universal Heroes is the name for Asia. I'll get into that here in a second with my next little article to show you. But I like how they talk about the history of Sentai here, and I know it's on the screen, so you guys have been reading it. But let's get into the next article right now. So this article is actually from Los Angeles, California. This is where the rumor kind of got started here. So on the top it says a new era of tokusatsu begins with Toei's new hero series Project R.E.D. Introducing Toei's new tokusatsu series Project R.E.D launches in 2026 with Super Space Sheriff Gavin Infinity. Now what happened to the detective part there? Because in Japan it's going to have the word detective in it. So here we go again. We get two different names for the same Project R.E.D. And down there you can see the logo for Project R.E.D. is basic, it's cool, I like it. But as you can see, it's actually from Los Angeles, California on November 24th, 2025. Talking about the name of what Project R.E.D really stands for, talking about how Super Sentai ended after 50 years. And yeah, we can move on to the next one, but this is where the grain of salt rumor in this article, it's really about the bottom side. I want to talk to you about how President Nishi said that he plans to provide training to performers as a measure to prevent a recurrence, and added that he is not considering seeking compensation from Maya. Now that's her last name on the screen. I cannot pronounce it right now. It's late at night. I just got off of working for 6 days. That's why I haven't posted a video in a while. But the rest of this article is talking about the new actress coming in for starting on episode 40 and how it's already been, 9 months since the show actually began. But again, none of that really matters. It was more about the original actress Maya on this article. So again, Super Sentai, according to that first article, is supposed to be ending on episode 40. But we all know it was supposed to have 50 episodes, so is it going to continue? We'll find out this Sunday to find out. Stay tuned. And if it does continue, you'll know because I'm going to do another breakdown of the episode for everybody that cannot watch Gojuju, that really wants to watch it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on with the Power Rangers and Super Sentai that's kind of mind-blowing. We still got the Ninja Kid stuff that hasn't actually been, announced that it's coming or not coming from the Myers family. We have the Power Ranger reboot in 2026. And with that reboot, we all know the Super Sentai footage is not happening. Super Sentai has nothing to do with the Power Ranger reboot, and that's common. And every time people are talking about this reboot with new articles and stuff popping up online, it's always the same information. There's nothing new. We know it's coming out in 2026. We know it has nothing to do with Super Sentai. And that's a common knowledge with rebooting something from scratch. It's not even supposed to have the word Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in it either. It's supposed to be Power Rangers something, but not Mighty Morphin. That's my understanding of it. So guys, thanks for watching. Hit that hype button if it's down there. You might like this video right here. Peace.